Your coaching completely transformed my life and my business in about the first session, actually. And how I managed my business, how I approached all the work I was trying to get, just suddenly changed overnight. And I went from finding it really, really difficult, finding everything very hard, feeling like I was bashing my head against a brick wall, to letting go of everything and noticing actually that stuff just happened anyway. And I got work where I never saw work coming. When I did the work, it was with ease, it wasn't with any great planning, without any great stress. It just completely changed how I saw work and life.
Through the various, I think we discussed 5 points of contact I had with you, and each one of them was a step towards the final bit that absolutely changed my life. And I have it in my diary, 15th of January, and it's Damian Day, the day that Damian changed my life. 15th of January is just a very special day in my calendar now as a result of that.
I've done quite a few sessions with you now, and every single session I've had has resulted in a massive, massive change in what I've ended up doing. And things that have been deep-seated, almost dreams that I've wanted to do, and always thought I probably didn't have the capability to do it. The great thing that you've done is you've actually itemised, these are the things you need to do tangibly that is going to make that thing happen, so that it stops being a dream and it actually becomes a reality. And as a result of that, as you know, I've written 1 book. I'm now starting on my 2nd book, and that's huge. That's huge to have that floating around in your head, but never have the confidence to actually just do it. And what you gave was just bricks and mortar. This is how you do it. And I just went off and did it, and that was great. But you also helped me to identify, the other things, to do with my personal life and what I wanted. I've now got a beach house, and the difference that's made to my family is just huge, what it's done. And it's self-financing, so we can let it out, but the rest of the time it's ours. And I know genuinely it would not have happened if I hadn't actually talked to you about it. So I'm eternally grateful.
I was the world's biggest procrastinator, and now it's changed.
It has freed me. It has opened me up and it has freed me from my own thoughts in the most positive way. Because I now can think and think clearly and think how I would like to think, not necessarily how my mind does think. For procrastination, it has blown me away, because I've been able to very quickly, with a true desire to want to stop procrastinating, very quickly been able to stop the procrastination and realise that actually I'm going to get the same emotional results from my procrastination as I will do for something more productive. What, without a shadow of that, is it has affected our output of marketing, it's affected our output of communication, and all these things can only lead to a better bottom line eventually. So one of the biggest changes, both to my working day and to my personal life outside of work, is the structure to leave the office at 6 o'clock, and the commitment to do that in the sense that 6:03 is late. And that has provided a framework for the day and provided much more of a structure, rather than saying I'm an entrepreneur, so I will just work hard and I'll work late into the night. Yes, I am much more conscious of my thinking, but I also know that not all thinking is the thinking that I want to have. Absolutely. If you are able to commit yourself to it and to commit your emotions to it, it will change you immeasurably.
Well, the course has had a profound effect on me in that I'm familiar with lots of this style of work already, but I've been dropping the ball an awful lot, and the timing was immaculate, and it's given me a great big kick up the mindset, for the want of better words. So I've had an enormous shift in my thinking since I went on Damian's course, and from thinking, well, I thought I used to think quite big. I'm quite a creative and I like to think massive, not small. And if that wasn't enough, having come out of Damian's course, the huge things I used to think of when I was a child are all back in play, they're all back on the table. That's really exciting for me, to see where I can take my life and extend myself to other people and make great things happen. Now, would I recommend Damian's course to others? In a heartbeat, because it's a great experience and magic starts to happen in that room. He just manages to pull such great things out of you that things become easy, and it's a great support network that he manages to build. It's very powerful what you're able to create when you're in this kind of zone and working along with Damian, and it's a no-brainer really. He's very easy to work with and manages to pull out the most fantastic things that are all